Okay, all these gentlemen, but now today I'm gonna read another part of the Bible. You read Exodus chapter 25. Okay. Okay. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and they bring me the name and an offering of every man give it willingly with his heart, and he shall take my offering. And this is an offering which ye shall take of them: gold and silver and brass, and blue and the purple and the scarlet and fine linen, and goat's hair, and the ram's skin dyed red, and the badger's skin, and shittim wood. Oil of the light, spices, the only oil. For sweet incense, onyx, stones, and stones of the ephod, and the breastplate. And let them make accessory that may dwell among them, according to all I shew thee, after the pattern of the tabernacle, and the pattern of the instruments thereof, and even so they shall make it. And shall ye make it. And they shall make an ark of shittim wood, 2 cubits, and half shall be a length thereof, and a cubit and a half of the breadth thereof, and a cubit and a half of the height thereof. And thou shalt overlay it pure gold, and within and without shalt overlay it, and shalt make upon it crown of gold around about. And they shall cast 4 rings of gold for it, and they put them in the 4 corners thereof, and 2 rings that shall be one side of it, and 2 rings in the other side of it. And they shall make staves of shittim wood, and overlay them with gold. And they shall put staves over the rings by the sides of the ark, and that the ark be borne with them. The staves shall be in the rings of the ark, and they shall not be taken from it. And they shall put in the ark of the testimony which I give thee. And they shall make a mercy, the seat of pure gold, 2 cubits, and the half that shall be length thereof, and a cubit and a half of breadth thereof. And they shall make unto 2 cherubims of gold and beaten work, and they shall make them 2 ends of the mercy seat. And they make 1 cherub and one on the one end, and then the cherub on the end. Even with mercy it shall make the cherubims of 2 ends thereof. And the cherubims shall make stretch their wings, so wings on high, covering on the mercy seat with their wings, and their faces shall look on one another. Toward the mercy seat they shall face on the cherubim's feet. And they shall put on the mercy seat above the ark. And in the ark shall put the testimony, and I shall give thee. And I meet with thee, and I will continue with thee, and from above the mercy seat, from between the 2 cherubims, upon the ark of the testimony, of all things which I will give in the commandment unto the children of Israel. And they shall make the table of shittim wood, 2 cubits shall be the length thereof, and the cubit breadth thereof, and the cubit and the length of the height thereof. And they shall overlay it with pure gold, and thereto a crown of gold round about. And they shall make unto a border of the handbreadth round about. And they shall make a gold crown unto the border thereof round about. And they shall make it 4 rings of gold, and put the rings of the 4 corners, they are the 4 feet thereof. over against the border of the shall arrange for pieces of the staves of the table. And they shall make the staves of shittim wood and overlay them with gold, and that the table may be borne with them. They shall make the dishes thereof, and the spoons thereof, and the covers thereof, and the bowls thereof, to cover withal with pure gold, shall make with them. And they shall set upon the table shewbread before me alway. They shall make a candlestick of pure gold of beaten work, and the candlestick of made be shaft, and his branches, his bowls, his knobs, his flowers, it shall be the same. The 6 branches shall come out of the sides of it. 3 branches of candlestick on one side, and 3 branches on the candlestick on the other side, and 3 bowls of like unto almonds, with the knob of flour of 1 branch, 3 bowls like an almonds in the 1 branch, and with a knob and a flour. So the 6 branches then came out of the candlestick. And the candlestick shall be 4 bowls, and be like unto the almonds, with their knobs and their flowers. And there shall be a knob unto the 2 branches of some, knob under the 2 branches of the same, the knob under 2 branches of the same, according to the 6 branches that proceed out of the candlestick. And their knobs and their branches shall be the same, and all it shall be beaten of pure gold. And they shall make a 7 lamps thereof. They shall light lamps thereof, and they shall make a give light over against it. And the tongs thereof, and their tongs thereof, and the snuff dishes thereof shall be of pure gold. And all the town of pure gold shall make of it, and all with these vessels. And they look that thou look that thou make them upon their pattern, which was shewed thee in the mount. Okay, that's the ending of Exodus chapter 25. Oh, again. Let's try this again. Okay, now, next video read Exodus chapter 26. Okay. Okay, well I have to go right now, but thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you later. Bye.